Ice Castles is making its debut in the capital. Now, this winter will bring its popular winter attraction to Canada for the first time as it unveils a massive castle made of ice in Edmonton. The acre-sized winter wonderland is crafted by hand using only icicles and water. Now, on the show this afternoon with us is the co-creator of Ice Castles, Ryan Davis. Ryan, first of all, let's talk about Ice Castles.
Well, so the Ice Castle is one of the largest chunks of ice that anyone's ever seen anywhere. It's about 25 million pounds of ice and complete with running waterfalls inside and slides and tunnels and caves. And it's like one giant collision between a glacier and a frozen waterfall. It's a bunch of places to explore.
So it was unveiled last week that Edmonton would be one of the Canadian stops for the Ice Castle. Why was it decided that this attraction would come to Alberta?
I guess Edmonton even came on our radar initially is from conversations we've had with the folks that run the Silver Skate Festival down in Horlock Park in February, and they asked us to come down and see if we wanted to be a part of it, and we looked at it and thought it was a great idea.
Now, Ice Castles is the brainchild of U.S.-based ice artist Brent Christensen. You work closely with Brent on this. I mean, how initially did the idea for this come about?
So the way it came about is he moved from California, which is really warm, to Utah, which kind of Utah ski country. And he and his kids started experimenting with the frozen weather, and his daughter asked him to make an ice cave, and so he took one winter, took a stab at it, and it didn't work out really well. He used a wood frame to freeze ice around, and then spent the summer kind of thinking about how that could have be improved, and came up with the idea that we now use to build the ice castles. And then got so many people driving by his house that the city said, "Hey, you got to move. Our roads can't handle this many cars." And so he moved to a city park, and then we've just continued to expand from there.
The Ice Castle will be built at Horlock Park, and I'm looking at a photo of it right now, Ryan, and this castle looks huge. I mean, how many hours does it take to put into this type of thing?
About 5,000 or 6,000 hours. That's not exaggerating.
Wow.
It's a lot. And the amazing thing about it, too, is it is 100% built by hand. There's no machines that could do this. It is all built by artisans, by hand.
Ryan Davis from Ice Castles America on the show this afternoon. The show is coming to Edmonton in later December at Horlock Park. Ryan, let's talk about the man-hours needed for this type of attraction. How many people will take part in it?
We'll probably end up with around 40 employees, 40 to 50. Local people from Edmonton helping it. So, yeah, we're always looking for people that like the cold and want to build cool stuff outside in the winter.
Now, you might know that Edmonton pretty mild right now. Does this have a big effect on this ice castle?
Right now, it does. Yeah. We are at the mercy of the weather. It still should turn. We hope. I guess that sounds a little frantic, but sometimes it turns cold soon, sometimes late, but it always gets cold enough in Edmonton, at least from what we looked at.
Let's talk about the hours and admission for Ice Castle coming to Edmonton in late December.
Yeah, weekdays from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., and weekends basically from noon to 10 p.m. It may be a little bit open. I think the park may stay open till 11, so it may be open till 11. Cost-wise is between $10 and $15, depending on if it's weekday or weekend. Weekends are more expensive, and child tickets are cheaper. So between $10 and $15.
And Ryan, where can people go if they need more information on this?
Icecastles.com. There's a lot of photos on there, or hashtag Icecastles will give you a good idea of what to expect.